Hey guys, how's it going? It's Target here. Welcome back to another episode of the Buffalo Sabres Be a GM. It's playoff time in the wonderful city of Buffalo. It's April 2020. Can you believe it? Unbelievable. It's been 5 seasons. And I'm pretty sure we've never made the playoffs. Let me take a look at this because there is a season by season thing. I just want to double check. Oh, we can upgrade our player yet. No, assistant coach. Yeah, let's upgrade our assistant coach. Why not? Who gives a shit? Actually, you know what? And we're going to upgrade our injuries because we do have them on right now. Oops, GM tracker. Franchise makeup. Statistics. Yeah, we did one. Sorry, back in 2016 we made the playoffs with 96 points. So this is actually one of the fewest we've had, 89 points. It's fewer than last year. We didn't qualify last year, but this year we did. So, whatever. I don't understand what's happening. Really don't care. We're in the playoffs. That's all that matters. So here we go. Game 1 against the Montreal Canadiens. First period. We're up 1-0. Johnny Gaudreau rips one by Carey Price. Second period. Still 1-0. Go to the third. Pardon me. Up by 1. Shots are in our favor. There you go. Travis Konecny on the power play puts Buffalo up 2-0. Halfway through the third. 3-0. There's Dollywall, a defensive defenseman contributing from the point. Ripping one by Carey Price. And this is a great start to the playoffs. Buffalo Sabres outshoot the Montreal Canadiens on their ice by 20 shots. 44-24, and a 3-0 victory they skate to on the shoulders of John Gibson, who had a fantastic game. And on some unusual scorers, too. I mean, Dollywall, really? All right. First period of Game 2 in Montreal. 0-0. 0-0 the score. Not to jinx it or anything, but Gibson has not allowed a goal yet in these playoffs. Second period. Still 0-0. We go to the third. All knotted up. Shots are pretty close, too. Montreal starts with a power play. They kill it off. Buffalo starts with against a power play. Nothing. Power play Montreal. Again, we kill it. 5 minutes left in the third period. There's Keith Yandel. Rips one by Carey Price. And that'll do it. Wayne Simmonds, not just the empty netter. 2-0 the final. And that's back-to-back shutouts for Mr. John Gibson, as the Buffalo Sabres will take a 2-0 series lead back to home ice at the HBC Arena. Wow. Unbelievable. And Pavel Zacha leads the team in assists through 2 games. Game 3. Buffalo Sabres, Montreal Canadiens, first period. And there's the first 2 goals scored by the Montreal Canadiens in this series. And it comes in the first period of Game 3. Second period, 3-2. Konecny and Wayne Simmonds both notch a goal. And we end up with a 3-2 lead. And we're out shooting them 30-17. Power play the other way. And there's Brendan Gallagher notches his second of the game. Draws it even. Power play Buffalo. Nothing happening on the power play. 7 minutes left here in the third. All tied at 3. There's Lucic with a late third period goal. And Foligno notches the empty netter, and that'll do it. Buffalo now has a commanding 3-0 series lead on the Montreal Canadiens. Unfriggin' believable, guys. Unbelievable. They're about to sweep this series. Now, they need to lock it down. They need to focus. But a lot of our contributors have been some of the guys we picked up late. Oh. Gaudreau is hurt. All right. So we're going to go to edit lines manually. Gaudreau is hurt. Milan Lucic filled in. We're going to switch everything around. Don't worry. There you go. Oh. And Eberle and Wayne Simmonds. I like it. And you know what? We had also the... What else do we have going? Oh, yeah. The extra attacker. We didn't have Falk. We had Konecny jumping in there. 4-on-4 lines. We took him out. We had Gergensons in there. 4-on-4. Gaudreau. Yep, that was fine. The 3-man penalty kill. I didn't worry about the power play. We had a weak power play, but I really don't want to worry about it too much. We did pretty well. And there you go. All right. So Gaudreau is back in the lineup. Hjalmarsson's back in the lineup for Game 4. Looks like they got hurt a little bit. I wish it would tell you right away. So here we go. Game 4. In Buffalo, can we finish off the Canadiens? First period, 0-0 the score. 14-5 we outshot the Canadiens. Second period, 1-0 Travis Konecny with double the shots. The Buffalo Sabres now have a 1-0 lead here in Game 4 of the third period. Time will wind down here, hopefully. Shots are still in our favor by quite a bit. Power play Buffalo. Nothing happened on that power play. Halfway point of the third. And Alex Galchenyuk ties it up at 1 here in the third period. 3 minutes remaining. 1. This puppy's going overtime. Here we go in overtime. Power play Buffalo. Yes! Keith Yandle on the power play eliminates the Montreal Canadiens from the playoffs. And for the first time in our GM, the Buffalo Sabres are going to the second round of the playoffs. A 4-game sweep of these. I don't know if they were the President's Trophy winners, but they were strong. They're the strongest teams, one of the strongest teams in the Eastern Conference, and we knocked them off in 4 games. All right, that's game 5, 6, 7. The 28th is roughly when it's going to roll over. I'm going to get a drink of water. So some very unlikely heroes for us. Travis Konechny, well, he did lead our team in goals. Sam Reinhart is contributing with those assists. We did see some injuries. Johnny Gaudreau got hurt. Jalmerson got hurt for a little bit, but the coach helped fill everything in. And Lucic jumped up and played that second line. All right, playoffs are the first round is over. We are going to be playing the Toronto Maple Leafs in the second round. You know what? The one thing we didn't do is we weren't comparing the lines. So let's go into coaching options. We're going to view our lines. Now, this is something that may not be as pertinent, but... Oh, not edit lines. We need to view lines. Pardon. Yeah, view lines. It just wasn't rigging. My left bumper is starting to go. I need to get a new one. All right, let's head on over to Toronto. Yeah, it's starting to go. I noticed it when it was deking the other day. Come on. There's Toronto. All right, so they got Nazem Kadri, Phil Kessel, and Van Riemsdyk. You know what? It's pretty even. We've got a 90, an 87, and an 86 on ours. I'd give them a slight advantage. The second line of Nylander, Bozak, and Panik, I would give us the edge. Third line, I'd give us the edge because we've got 83s across the board. And the fourth line, I would give us the edge too. Defensively, they got Morgan Riley and Percy. Pretty even considering how much better we are. And the second pairing and the third pairing. Much better. Goaltending, they've got Bernier at 86 and we've got ours at 90. So we do have the advantage in most categories. The only exception would probably be that top line. So here we go. It's going to come down to goaltending, I think, and I think we've got the ability to overpower them. So here we go. First period at Air Canada Center between the Buffalo... I haven't even started the sim yet. And Wayne Simmonds and Reinhart. Back-to-back goals. I haven't even started the sim. First period. 3-0 the score. Wayne Simmonds has 2 goals in the first period. Second, still 3-0. 27 shots to 19 through those 2 periods. Power play for Toronto, and Kessel will strike with a snapshot on Gibson. So there goes the shutout, and Eberle scores on Smura. Looks like they pulled Reimer right early because of all those goals that went in. And this looks like this one's over. Yeah, this one's going to end 4-1. Buffalo will beat Toronto, but they closed the shots, man. It was 36-33 by the game's end. John Gibson will grab the first star. Tuukka Smura will actually get the second star. Wow, unbelievable first game for the Buffalo Sabres. We just took it to James Reimer, and we took it to him early. All right, here we go. Game 2 against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Here we go. First period at the Air Canada Center. 1-0. Milan Lucic scores on Jonathan Bernier. Second period. Still 1-0. 22-19 of the shots, so they are close. We go to the third. There's Sam Reinhart strikes on Bernier. 2-0 the score for the Buffalo Sabres. 12 minutes left, and Yandle scores on Bernier. The one thing I really like about this, 4-0, Foligno scores on Bernier. Oh, man, Jonathan Bernier has, and there's Kadri. He'll score one on Gibson, breaks the shutout again. And there's Nylander to score. Man, they're coming fast and furious. There's been 5 goals, and 6 goals with Brouwer putting in the empty netter. 5-2 the final between the Buffalo Sabres and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Unbelievable. Keith Yandle had 2 assists and a goal in that game. Lucic had 1 goal. Like, what about Konechny? He had one goal as well. But Yandle, I'm assuming his first star. Yeah, 1 goal, 2 assists for 3 points. Reinhart had 2 points. And Gibson puts up a .939 save percentage, guys. 2-0 the series as we head back to Buffalo. I'm going to look at injuries to see if we have anything. No injuries to report. So here we go. Game 3 in Buffalo. Can we do it? First period. We're down 1-0. All right, Stuart Percy scores on John Gibson. We're out shooting them 14-5. Second period. 2-2 the score now. Gaudreau scores. Then Kadri and D'Angelo. We go to the third, all knotted up at 2. Shots are well in our favor. Power play for Toronto. Unable to capitalize. Halfway through the third here now. Still in our favor, the shots. Tremendously in that point, too. And there's Nylander. He'll score a late goal. And that'll do it. So that is the first loss the Buffalo Sabres will suffer in these playoffs, and it's at the hands of the Toronto Maple Leafs in round 2. Game 3. So far, Toronto, no team in this series has won a game on home ice. We look to change that here in Game 4 and set the record straight that we are the better team. All right, let's take a look around the league here. What do we have options for? Let's take a look at this Lindros guy. He's from, like, Bosnia or something like that. I don't know who flag that is. It looks like Bosnia. I haven't seen that one before in here. All right, here we go. Game 4. So this is a big game for us. We need to win this one just to set the tone. First period, 1-0. There's Sam Reinhart scores. 14-9 of the shots. Second, 2-0. Jordan Eberle, 26-19 of the shots. Still have that advantage. We go to the third period, up by 2. Toronto with a power play to start. They cannot do anything with it. We get a power play. We also cannot do anything with it. We're halfway through the third now. 5 minutes remaining. 2-1. And that Yandel scores again. And that'll do it. The Buffalo Sabres now have a 3-1 series lead over the Toronto Maple Leafs. And they also crown themselves the first team in this series to win on home ice. Let's keep it that way. Let's let that be the only time in this series that a team wins on home ice, because that'll end it right here in Game 5, looking to take the Toronto Maple Leafs out of the playoffs and ruin their hopes and dreams. First period, 1-0. Sam Reinhart scores on the power play. We're getting outshot in this one for a change, 9-5. Second period. Yes, 1-0 still outshot 20-14. It's a 1-goal game. You can guarantee that Jonathan Bernier is John Gibson. There's Boulis who scores. Why is Boulis called up? Somebody must be hurt. There's Boulis, that's our rookie. Wayne Simmons scores on Jonathan Bernier. It's a 3-0 lead now. Oh my, Jonathan Bernier has just fallen apart here on the Toronto Maple Leafs. And there's Gauthier, he'll score on Gibson late in the third period. Oh, Fratton comes and brings it close. It's 3-2 now. Not much space anymore. 2 minutes left. 1. And that'll do it. Boulis will get his second goal of the game. And that'll bring the... Wow, we got a shot 35-18 and still won 4-2. Boulis, man. What a beast. Dominic Boulis ends up as second star. John Gibson will get the first. And the Buffalo Sabres have now eliminated the Toronto Maple Leafs. So they've only lost one game so far. Unbelievable. Game 6, Game 7. If it goes that far. Who's hurt? Shattenkirk. We're going to edit lines manually. I don't know why Boulis... He's playing defense. Oh, yeah, he's a defenseman. That's right. Best lines. All right, let's change things around. We got to keep doing this. Oh. Okay, defense. We're fine there. Oh, Jalmerson and D'Angelo. Oh. There you go. That's right. Goalies were fine there. We're going to switch out Falk for... Konechny, and we're gonna change this to Gergensons, and I believe that was all we did, right? I believe that's it. Yeah. Okay, I think we're good to go now. Everybody's back. No more injuries. Sim things forward here. I do want to take a look at some of the stats because I'd be interested to see. We're gonna be taking on the Washington Capitals here. Save percentage. Gibson's actually putting up. He's in second at 9.51. Holtby's got a 9.60. Unbelievable. Points. Yeah, Reinhardt's up there with 13. Washington doesn't have anybody up there in points, so it's a team game. Goals, we have Wayne Simmons at 5. Washington doesn't have anybody. Assists, we've got Eberle at 7. Oh, sorry, Reinhardt at 9, number 2, and then Eberle at 7. Washington has nobody. So here we go, guys. The Eastern Conference Finals. Who would have guessed after sneaking into the playoffs we would make it this far? Here we go. Game 1 in Washington. Oh, I forgot to compare the teams. We'll do it after this one. First period, 2-1, we're down. All right, there's Burakovsky. Eberle scores. Ovechkin scores for them. Second period, 3-2 the score. All right, Gaudreau scores for us and Carrick for them. We go to the third period, down by 1 here. There's Ovechkin scores his second of the game. I'm just going to go ×4 because we are down. I mean, you know what? It's not as crucial a game right now. I'm going to sim it. 5-2 the final in Game 1. Yep. This is going to be our biggest test because they have the offensive firepower to take it to us. They absolutely do. So let's just go to coaching options. Sorry for not viewing the lines first on that one, guys. View lines. NHL. All right, let's head on over to Washington. I hate this controller. All right, there you go. So they got Backstrom, Ovechkin, Johansson. I think that you have to give them the top line. The second line, they got Highmore, Kuznetsov, and Yan. Pretty even. I think pretty even. Maybe give them the edge a little bit. Burakovsky. Wilson and Lee, I think that they've honestly got us beat on that one. It's pretty even because we got the better center. And the third line, or the fourth line, is pretty even as well. Defense, the top pairing, we've got them beat. The second pairing, it's pretty even. Third pairing, we got the advantage there. Goaltending, we've got the advantage. All right. So, I mean, this is mostly their game, it seems. Pretty even except for the top line. That seems to be it. Pretty even except for the top line, but we've got the better defense. All right, so let's see how things go. And Lucic is hurt. So we're going to go coaching options. I'm going to edit lines. We got Rask up filling the role, so I'm going to switch it out. I'm going to put, you know what? I'm going to switch it like that. I want Rask playing that second line. We'll find out when Lucic comes back, I guess. Right now we have no choice. Rask, you know, I'm going to put Foligno in here to play the power play. 4-man power play. Okay. All right. Just want to check the 4-on-4 lines. Rask, we're going to put Foligno in here. Where are you, Foligno? There you go. Foligno, Gergensons. All right. Okay. We'll see how this goes. Rask is getting a little playing time. All right, here we go. Game 2. We're without one of our big forwards, so this is going to be tough. Game 2 in Washington. First period. 0-0 the score. Outget shot 14-6. Oh, my goodness. Second period. 3-2, we're down. We managed to score 2. Ovechkin gets another couple goals. Simmons and Reinhart score for us. We'll go times 6. We're getting outshot 23-13. I don't feel like this is our series, but we can bounce back. It's only one game we're down right now. This could be 2, depending on how things go. There's Rask! Oh my goodness! Victor Rask scores! Third period, ties it up. Going to overtime against the Washington Capitals. Shots are a lot closer. Power play Buffalo. Nothing happening on the power play again. Can't score. Halfway through the overtime period. My goodness, shots are way up there now. They're much closer, though. Second OT now. Buffalo, Washington. Yes! Falk scores! Justin Falk scores on Braden Holtby in double overtime and will tie the series at 1. Unbelievable. 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 When do we get Lucic back? Holy shit, hold on. Oh no, wait, hold on. We need to go to Stat Central for injury report? No, GM options then. Injury report. What's the deal with Milan Lucic? An abdominal strain. He's returning May 19th, which is right away. So we're gonna end up having to play. He'll return there. So he's gonna have to play. You know what? He might return for the next one. He might. We're gonna have to play at least one more game without him. At least. Game 3. This is back home in Buffalo. What an amazing comeback for us. First period, down 3-0. Ovechkin, Johansson, Highmore all score. Second period, 5-0 the score. Highmore, Burakovsky. I'm just going to skip. Third period, 5-0 the score. The Washington Capitals absolutely taking it to the Buffalo Sabres here. Absolutely taking it to them. All right, let's see if we're going to get Lucic back. Yes, we'll get him back. Milan Lucic is back in the lineup. We'll do best lines. All right, we're going to switch them around. This could help us big time, guys. This could be huge. All right. Let's just adjust things defensively. Jalmerson and D'Angelo. Dollywall. Okay, power play. We're fine there. We're going to head on over to the 4-on-4 lines. Gergensons. We know how to do this really quick. Extra attacker. Konechny. All right, I like the way it was working, so I don't want to change anything up. Here we go, guys. The series is now 2-1 in Washington's favor. This one is another home game. We need to get some wins going here. First period, 1-1 the score. Keith Yandel and Yan for Washington. Second period, 2-2 the score. Wilson and Simmons. We go to the third period, all tied at 2. Power play for Buffalo. Can't score. Another power play. Yes! Travis Konechny scores on the power play. 9 minutes running. Power play Washington. Yes! Travis Konechny scores his second goal of the period. Oh, Backstrom answers right away. Just under 6 minutes left in the third period. 1. And that'll do it! Buffalo ties the series up at 2. We are going back to Washington for Game 5. This series is exciting. Exciting stuff right here, guys. Let's go to Simon. This is the team that barely snuck into the playoffs. The Washington Capitals. They barely snuck in too. And here are the two teams battling it out to see who can go to the Stanley Cup Final. That's what's happening here, and it's exciting stuff. Absolutely exhilarating. All right. Lucic is still hurt for 1 day. He'll come back to full force right here. So here we go. This is Game 5 in Washington. Here we go. First period, 2-0. We're down. Highmore scores 2. This Highmore kid's good. Second period, 2-1. Okay, we're in this. Konechny scores. We're going to go times 4 because this is close. Travis Konechny, 2-1 the score now. Let's go, boys. Come on. Bring the Thunder against the Washington Capitals. Power play was gone really quick there and gone back for the Washington Capitals. It was probably pretty close when that happened. Washington power play. Yes! D'Angelo ties things up. Braden Holtby can't keep it out. 6 minutes left in the third period. We're out shooting them now. 33-29. A minute and a half left. A minute. Going to overtime against the Washington Capitals. Buffalo, Washington. Who will take it? 16 minutes left in overtime. Oh, and then Yan will score on the power play. And the Buffalo Sabres lose Game 5 to Washington. Unbelievable series, guys. Either way how this ends, this has been one of the most entertaining series I've ever played in NHL 15 or any other iteration of it. I just want to make sure we have no injuries. I didn't see anything, but just want to make sure we have nothing to address. No injuries. No injuries at all. All right, here we go. Game 6. This one's at home. Buffalo, Washington. Here we go. First period, 1-0. We're down. Orlov scores on the power play. Second period, 2-1. All right, we're still in this. Backstrom scored. Foligno had the goal for us. We need to have better goal scorers than that, though. Power play Buffalo right off the bat. Can't do anything with it. Power play again. Come on, guys. You got to do something with it. I believe in you guys. You're shooting them like crazy. Keep firing pucks at the net. Yes! Wayne Simmons on the power play ties things at 2. One more, boys. Come on, Buffalo. One more goal. Force Game 7. This Cinderella run ain't over. Until I say it's over, and it isn't over yet. Overtime. Going overtime, out shooting them big time. Come on, Buffalo. It only takes one goal for you guys. Come on. No, Highmore, you son of a bitch. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Fuck me. God damn it, we were so close. So close. So close. Unfriggin' believable. I gotta say, and I said it before when we lost that game, regardless of what happens in this series, this has been one of the most entertaining series I've ever played in NHL. One of the most entertaining. That was incredible. The team we played had amazing firepower, and it was back and forth and back and forth. How many games went to overtime? Right? Like 2 or 3? That's half your games going to overtime. That's incredible. What entertainment. The fans really got their value. It sucks we weren't able to win more than one at home on home ice. They won 2 on home ice and 2 on the road. So they got it done. We only won 1 at home and 1 on the road. So that's not enough. You lose 4-2, series is gone. But guys, I gotta say, our team was much better than our record showed, and I'm thinking next year is going to be even better. And a lot of it has to do with suggestions you guys made a couple videos ago. I appreciate those suggestions. We're going to continue to listen to you guys as we go forward. I always have listened to you guys. Maybe not as actively as you guys might think when I address it in the video, but I read every comment, and I want you guys to know that. And I read every comment, I take it to heart, and I want you guys to really know that that's the kind of person I am, and that's the kind of content I want to deliver to you guys. Is interactive. You guys have a voice, and just want to let you know that you are heard, okay? Don't forget to leave a comment down below. What did you think of our run? Was that amazing, or was that amazing, right? Don't forget to like the video. Like videos always help inspire me to bring you more great content. And if you guys are interested, we have a Facebook page. We have a Twitter page. Links are down in the description below for both of those. Go ahead and sign up for both. There's always great stuff going on over there. I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Until next time, I'm Target Audience, and I'll catch you guys out on the ice.